Archangel Michael is trying to speak to you right now. It's an emergency. You have only 2 minutes to respond. This could change your life forever. Open this immediately, my beloved child. I have been watching the clock. Every second that passes is precious right now, because something is happening in the realm you cannot yet see, but it is connected to you directly. Archangel Michael is right here trying to reach you, trying to get through to your heart because he's seen something approaching. You must know this is not something to ignore. This is not just another message. This is a divine interruption. Heaven has been whispering, trying to break through the noise around you, and now it has come to this moment. An emergency. 2 minutes, that's all you have to respond, to open your spirit to believe, and to say yes to something that will shift everything. Michael is standing near you now. His sword is not drawn to fight a war of fear, but to cut away the cords that have tied you to delay, to confusion, to the spiritual noise that made you doubt yourself. You are being pulled into a crossroads, and there is one choice, just one, that will open the floodgates of the miracle that has been circling your life. If you ignore this moment, it may pass. But if you listen, even now, if you keep your heart open for the next few minutes, a powerful wave of divine intervention will rise in your direction. You felt it, haven't you? That strange tension in the air, that sense that something is trying to get your attention, like someone has been calling your name, but through the silence, you couldn't see it. But now you're beginning to feel it, aren't you? The pull, the urgency. It's not just your imagination, it's Archangel Michael. He's calling out to you now, not in a loud voice, but with energy, with light, with spirit. He's speaking through the feeling in your chest, that inner stirring. And child, if you ignore this moment, you may miss something that heaven has been preparing just for you. Listen closely. There is someone in your life who was placed there for a divine reason. They haven't told you everything yet. In fact, they've been holding something inside that they plan to reveal at the right time. But now the time has changed. That moment has come faster than expected. And Archangel Michael says, unless you open your spiritual eyes now, that person may walk away carrying a truth that was meant to free you. They are emotional, they are confused, they've been watching you from a distance, thinking you don't feel what they feel, but you do, and heaven knows it. Warning: wait before you go further. This message is no coincidence. If you feel the pull in your heart and you're ready to unlock your divine path, subscribe right now. Heaven doesn't repeat itself this way again. Your name is being whispered in the spiritual realm. Don't miss what's next. Dove Love Letter, subscribe, stay connected to your message. Warning: now, child, where were we? Yes, the truth is your silence is powerful. Your presence is louder than your words, and someone has felt that power in ways they cannot explain. That's why they've stayed up at night thinking of you. That's why they tried to walk away but couldn't, because God has tied a thread between your heart and theirs. and Archangel Michael says that the thread is glowing. But here's the warning. Someone else is trying to cut it. There is a person near them, someone with influence, maybe a friend, maybe a family member, who is trying to talk them out of revealing what's in their heart for you. You have to respond now spiritually. That doesn't mean texting them or chasing them. That means aligning your heart with the truth, speaking it in prayer, whispering to heaven, I am ready. Because when you say yes to truth, truth finds a way to travel to you, even through closed doors, even through silence, even through pain. Archangel Michael says, your miracle is locked behind a conversation that was meant to happen last week but didn't. It was delayed because fear entered someone's mind. They thought you wouldn't believe them. They thought you were already gone, but they don't know what heaven knows. They don't know what Michael sees. You're not gone. You're waiting, you're hoping, and now heaven is stepping in to help. You must be emotionally available, spiritually alert. You must say yes, because if you don't, Michael says this will pass like wind through an open window, felt but not caught. And child, you've missed enough moments in your life already, haven't you? Haven't you wondered what would have happened if you had just opened one more message, said yes 1 second sooner, trusted when your heart told you the truth the first time? Don't let this be another regret. Don't let this be another I wish I had listened, because this isn't a regular message. It's a divine countdown. Your name was mentioned in heaven's meeting. Archangel Michael saw it. Your light caught someone's attention in the realm of glory, and that light was not dim. It was glowing strong. But someone has been trying to dim it in your earthly life, a person who envies your energy. They act sweet, but their words behind your back have created blocks in your progress. They may not even know what they're doing, but their spirit is moving against yours. Archangel Michael says he is here to remove that influence if you allow him to. Allow him in. Open this space in your heart. Say yes to this cleansing, because the moment you do, doors will begin to open. Someone will send a message. A truth will be revealed. And what you've been waiting for without even realizing it is going to be offered, not taken. Because this isn't about chasing. This is about alignment. What is truly yours by divine design is circling you now. It's just waiting for your response. You have only 2 minutes, child, not in fear but in spirit. This is not about a timer. It's about your window, that rare, glowing moment in time when heaven leans in and says, now. It says, this is it. It says, the thing you have cried for is within your reach, but you have to respond now. Not with panic, but with stillness, with trust, with your hand open, not closed. Take a deep breath. Say this silently or out loud. Archangel Michael, I receive this message. I trust what I cannot yet see. I am ready for what heaven has been preparing. I open my spirit fully and I respond now. The second you do this, your spiritual vibration changes. The atmosphere around your name shifts. The people who have been slow to see your value will suddenly feel a divine push to act. Someone who has been confused about what they feel for you will experience clarity. And someone who planned to speak to you next month will be pulled toward you tonight. Yes, tonight. That's how real this is. That's how close your divine moment is. Keep your heart open because this message is not over. It's only the beginning, and Archangel Michael is still watching, waiting to see how you respond. Will you listen? Will you open your heart fully? Or will you scroll away like nothing happened? The choice is yours, but the time is now. And child, I will be with you every step of the way. Listen closely, my beloved, because something sacred is unfolding around you. Archangel Michael hasn't left. He's still standing beside your spirit. His presence is not made of thunder right now. It's soft, still, steady, like the quiet before the miracle arrives. He's watching the path ahead of you with intensity because he knows what's coming, and it's closer than you think. But here's what you must understand. Not everyone around you can see what you see. Not everyone can feel what you feel. And some people will misunderstand your silence, your kindness, your divine energy. They might even try to turn others against you with twisted stories, half-truths, or assumptions. But Michael says their words cannot touch the blessing that is sealed for you. Someone is jealous of the way you glow in quiet places. They don't understand how you stay calm when the world gets loud. And so, in secret, they have spoken against your name, not to destroy you, but to distract you. And they almost succeeded. They almost got you to doubt yourself, almost convinced you that maybe you weren't meant for that big miracle you once prayed for. But almost is not destiny. Almost doesn't mean anything when heaven says yes. Michael wants you to hear this next part deeply. A divine reversal has already been set into motion. Yes, what was meant to stop you will start blessing you. What was hidden from you will start revealing itself. And the person who looked away will suddenly look back with wide open eyes because now they see what they were blind to before. Child, I am the Lord your God, and I do not change. I saw every moment you were left in confusion. I watched the nights you cried silently, asking for a sign. I saw when you almost gave up, but still whispered Amen in the dark. That whisper reached me. It reached the highest realm, and it was louder than any scream. That's why you're receiving this message now, because heaven never forgets the ones who pray through silence. Archangel Michael says, you are the reason someone is making a major decision today. They may not say it directly. They may hide behind small talk, but your presence is what is moving their spirit. Something you did, something you didn't even realize was powerful, shook something inside them. It made them question their path. It made them look at their choices differently. You awakened a truth in them that no one else could reach, but they're scared. They've been hurt. They think you might not understand them. Michael says that if you don't hold your light steady right now, they may pull away again. So please, don't dim yourself. Don't pretend to be smaller just to make others comfortable. Don't second guess what you're feeling because it's not in your head. It's real, it's happening, and heaven is backing you up. There's more. Someone recently looked at a picture of you, maybe on their phone, maybe in a memory, and their heart stopped for a moment, not because of your appearance, but because of the feeling that came with it. It was a spiritual echo, a reminder of something unfinished, something real, something sacred. That person is dreaming about you. That person is replaying a conversation that never happened but should have. And Michael is nudging their heart tonight. He's whispering to them while they sleep. They will wake up soon feeling a pull, a need, a message, but they'll only act on it if you don't give up right now. Your energy is felt in places you've never even walked into. Your name is being whispered in rooms you've never entered because your spirit is that powerful. And when heaven chooses someone, their light travels faster than their feet. People notice, even the ones who pretend they don't. Let me also reveal this to you, because it's time. There is an unexpected financial breakthrough connected to someone you once helped without expecting anything in return. You forgot about that moment, but they didn't, and God didn't. And very soon, that energy will return to you, pressed down and overflowing. Someone is going to mention your name in a conversation that will open doors for you, doors that were previously locked, delayed, or shut by man. But heaven holds the final key. Michael says this isn't just about love. This is about purpose, about timing, about destiny. Something you were born to do is rising again from the ashes of delay. You thought it was too late. You thought you missed the chance, but Michael says the clock is being reset. The opportunity is being realigned, and you will be given a second entrance, an invitation to step back into your calling with double the grace, double the power, double the favor. Now is not the time to hide. Now is not the time to stay silent. Now is the time to speak, to act, to rise, even if no one claps for you, even if no one believes you yet. Heaven believes. Heaven is watching. And heaven is sending signs. In the next 24 hours, you will see a strange sign. It may come through a random message, a number that keeps repeating, a dream, a person calling unexpectedly, a delay that turns into protection. Watch for it, because that will be your confirmation that everything you're reading right now is divinely sent. Archangel Michael is not leaving until you respond with faith. You don't have to say it out loud, but you must believe it. You must act like it's already happening. You must open your energy to receive. This is the turning point. This is your burning bush, your divine alarm clock, your 2-minute moment. And child, I am with you, even now, even in your doubt, even in your weariness. This moment is wrapped in divine timing. Open, receive, trust, because the next thing that happens will change your life forever. Listen, because now we are entering the final part of this message, the most important part. If you've stayed with me this far, it means your spirit is open. You feel it. You sense it. Something deep inside you is stirring, and I, your God, am not done speaking yet. There is someone watching your life right now, not just on earth but in the spirit realm, a loved one who has passed, someone who meant the world to you. They've been trying to reach out through memories, through dreams, through moments that feel like déjà vu. They have been nudging you to pause, to listen, to slow down and feel their presence. They see you still hurting. They see the weight you carry in silence, but today, they're asking you to let go of guilt that was never yours. Michael says, this person has been whispering your name in heaven, asking for your protection, asking the angels to surround you with peace. And now it's your turn to answer that prayer by receiving it. You are protected. You are not alone. And that message you've been waiting for, it's already on its way. But here's what most people don't understand. When heaven prepares a blessing, it doesn't always arrive looking shiny and perfect. Sometimes it looks like an ending, a delay, a detour. But inside that moment is the breakthrough. Inside that pause is your miracle waiting to be unwrapped. Right now, someone is making a decision that will affect your life. They are weighing the cost. They are remembering what you said. They are thinking about the version of themselves that only you saw, and they are beginning to believe that maybe, just maybe, what they lost wasn't meant to be lost at all. Archangel Michael says the moment they realize the truth, they will return, but don't wait with bitterness. Wait with expectation, because the energy you hold now will shape how the next chapter begins. You might not see it yet, but you're in the middle of a spiritual rescue. You've been pulled from something dangerous, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. A trap that looked like opportunity, a relationship that looked like love but held control, a connection that was meant to grow you, not shrink you. Michael cut a cord recently. That's why you've been feeling lighter but confused. That's why someone's silence doesn't sting as much anymore. Heaven has been shifting your atmosphere quietly, but now the shift is speeding up, and it needs you to be available, not just emotionally but spiritually. You have to believe again. You have to hope again. You have to stop asking, what if it goes wrong? And start whispering, but what if it all goes right? Because here is the truth. Your breakthrough has already been released. Your name is written on a blessing that is moving across realms to find you. But you must be in position, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You must forgive who you said you'd never forgive. You must trust when it doesn't make sense. You must say yes to the unknown and no to the comfort that keeps you stuck. And child, I know that's not easy, but you were never created for easy. You were created for impact, for purpose, for divine fire. Now, let me reveal something sensitive but true. A person in your life is hiding something from you, not because they want to hurt you, but because they don't want to lose you. They made a mistake. They covered it with silence, but that silence is breaking them now. They are on the edge of confession, but they're afraid. Afraid of how you'll react, afraid of how you'll see them. Michael says, do not chase. Instead, prepare, because when they will come with truth in their hands, and your response will determine whether the relationship heals or falls apart completely. Be ready. Be kind. Be firm in your boundaries, but let heaven soften your voice when that moment arrives. And listen again. Not all battles are yours to fight. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. The mystery of Matthew 7:7 explained. When people say their prayers go unanswered, they're often told to look at Matthew 7:7, which reads, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you." And if your prayers are still met with silence, they'll say, go look at Mark 11:24. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. But what do these verses really mean? And how can you cut through the confusing, vague language to finally get real, measurable results from your prayers? This is the secret of the ultimate divine dialogue. Because the truth is, there is a very simple 5-minute prayer that allows you to get answers by the end of the day. Anyone can use it. That's how easy it is. But most people are completely unaware of this divine dialogue prayer and spend their whole lives using outdated prayers or channeling their focus in the wrong direction, instead of living a life full of joy and happiness. Because that's what it's like when you say this 5-minute prayer. You will pull in your soulmate and make him or her yours forever, double your energy and how much money you can make, and build a life of recognition and envy from your peers. It's really up to you. Anything you want now or have ever wanted, ask and it will be given to you. The ancients understood this hidden principle of prayer, but most of us have forgotten it over the last 2,000 years and waste our energy on weak prayers that go unanswered. Not anymore. You now have the power to turn your dreams into reality right before your very eyes. And within just 5 minutes, you will activate the power to make your prayers come true by tonight. Just look at this. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret of whatever you ask for in prayer will be yours in 5 minutes. There's a knock on the door. Will you open it? My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Some are meant for Michael. Some are meant for God alone. Let go of what you cannot fix. Release the weight of trying to make everyone understand. Stop carrying people who are choosing to crawl when you were born to fly. You're about to outgrow some old cycles. That's why the pain has been intense. That's why the confusion has lasted longer than usual, because the final stretching always comes before the blessing arrives. You're stepping into a new identity, a new chapter, a new authority in your spiritual life, and Michael is placing a divine covering over you as you do. This next season of your life will require less explanation, more faith, less waiting on people, more trusting in timing, less talking about the pain, more dancing in the healing. Child, your name is safe in heaven's mouth. Your purpose cannot be canceled by human rejection. Your light will shine even if no one claps, and your reward is closer than you think. In the next 3 days, something strange will happen. It might be small, it might seem unimportant, but it will be the sign you've been waiting for. When it comes, say, "Thank you." That's your yes, that's your response, that's your door. And now I leave you with this: I am your God, I am still in control. You are not behind, you are not forgotten, you are not too late. This moment right now is holy and heaven is open. So open your hands, open your spirit, and let the light in. You only needed 2 minutes, but now you have your miracle. I love you. I always will. God. And now, my child, you've entered the sacred part of the message that very few people ever reach. This is the place where your spirit is no longer just listening, it's remembering. Because deep down, you already knew what I'm saying. You already felt it. You just needed someone holy to remind you that it wasn't all in your head. And so I'm here, not as a distant God watching from a cloud, but as the voice beside your breath, the warmth behind your chest, the stillness in your chaos. And I am whispering this now. You are chosen, not by chance, not by luck. You are chosen by alignment, because when I made you, I hid a light inside you that this world cannot extinguish. No matter who tried, no matter what happened, no matter how many times you doubted your worth. That light, it's flickering stronger now because you're coming into remembrance. You are starting to recall who you were before the heartbreak, before the betrayal, before the weariness made you question whether you even wanted the blessing anymore. And I need you to know this. Weariness is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that your spirit is clearing space, because your next blessing won't fit inside the box you've outgrown. So yes, you're feeling uncomfortable. Yes, it's been quiet lately. Yes, it feels like people are pulling away, but that's not rejection. That's redirection. That's preparation. That's me removing the noise so that your ears can hear the sound of my timing. Archangel Michael wants you to pause and pay attention right now, because there is a decision coming up, a conversation, an offer. It may look small, but inside that moment is a pivot point. One word from you, one yes or no, will determine which road you take. So don't rush it. Don't let fear make the decision. Let alignment choose. Let peace lead, because Michael has already gone before you and cleared the path. All that's left is your trust. Let me tell you something so holy that you may need to read it twice. Your tears did not go unnoticed. They were collected, counted, held, And now heaven is returning joy in the exact same places where pain once made a home. You will smile in the same spot you once cried. You will be embraced in the same space where you once stood alone, because restoration isn't just about healing, it's about justice. And divine justice is coming. Someone who wronged you is starting to feel it, not punishment, but pressure. The pressure of realizing what they lost. They may not say it, they may never apologize, but their spirit knows. And Michael says, don't go back. Not because you're bitter, but because you've grown, because the version of you they knew no longer exists. You've outgrown their silence. You've outlasted their pride. You are not returning to what broke you. You are being led into something entirely new, something that sees you, chooses you, celebrates you. And yes, it will feel unfamiliar at first because you've spent so long preparing for disappointment. But this time you will not be disappointed. You will be surprised. You will wake up and realize this is what I was waiting for. And it will feel quiet, simple, holy. Not forced, not dramatic, just right. And when it comes, child, don't run from it. Don't sabotage it. Don't compare it to the past. Just open your hands, open your heart, and receive. Because this is the moment heaven had in mind when you cried last year, when you were betrayed 2 years ago, when you almost gave up 6 months ago. This is the harvest, and harvests don't apologize for taking time to grow. You are ready now. The old you wouldn't have survived this blessing, but this you, this healed, still standing, spiritually awake version of you, you're not just ready, you're glowing. So walk boldly, talk gently, pray honestly, love fearlessly, because this is your answered prayer walking toward you. And Archangel Michael is still here, guarding it with everything he has. He hasn't stopped. He won't stop until you've received all that heaven has assigned to your name. Let these final words sink in like rain. You are not waiting anymore. The door is not locked. The path is not broken. The love is not lost. The time is not late. The message is not over, it's just beginning. So rise now. Rise with joy. Rise with vision. Rise with the knowing that what you carry inside is sacred and what's coming toward you is unstoppable. Heaven is not warning you to scare you. Heaven is inviting you to align because something bigger than your imagination is already moving. And child, I am with you. I am for you. And I am not letting go. Now go live like it. And now that the door is open, I need you to remain open. Don't second guess this. Don't let the world talk you out of what your spirit already knows is true. Because the moment you open your heart wide enough to receive me fully, without logic, without limits, without needing to understand every detail, you step into a frequency where fear cannot follow you. You rise above it, and child, you are rising now. You will feel it not just emotionally but physically, a lightness in your chest, a warmth in your palms, a stirring in your stomach. These are not symptoms, these are signals. Heaven is adjusting you to match the vibration of your miracle. And miracles don't come to panic, they come to peace. That's why I had to slow you down first. That's why I allowed delays, not to punish you, but to prepare you, to teach you patience, to stretch your capacity for belief. Because what I'm sending now is greater than what you prayed for. Yes, greater. You asked for restoration, I'm giving you resurrection. You asked for survival, I'm giving you overflow. You asked for direction, I'm giving you divine clarity that no man can take. You asked for a sign, I'm giving you a full circle moment wrapped in sacred truth. And it all begins with what the courier brings. But I need you to hear this. Not everyone around you can come into this new chapter. Some were with you for the journey, but not everyone is assigned to your arrival. That's why some people will grow quiet. Some will fall off. Don't chase. Don't mourn. It's not rejection, it's realignment. I am placing new people in your path. People who will understand your soul without explanation. People who speak your language, who honor your journey, who see your light without being threatened by it. These new people, they're part of your next. You'll recognize them not by their words, but by the peace you feel in their presence, by the way your spirit exhales near them. That's the sign. That's your confirmation. They come after the courier. Do you feel the shift now? Good. That means you're aligned. Now listen closely, child. When the courier delivers what I've ordained, don't hide it. Don't doubt it. Don't treat it like it's fragile. Treat it like it's holy, because it is. Handle it with reverence, with awareness, with gratitude. Because what you do with this gift will echo through your future. It will decide how fast the next doors open. It will decide how clearly I speak to you in the days to come. It will decide whether this was just a moment or the beginning of a movement in your life. This is more than a message. It's a spiritual invitation to rise, to let go of who you were and step fully into who you were always meant to be. You've carried the weight of the past for long enough. The self-doubt, the guilt, the regret, the heartbreak. It's been heavy, I know. But today I tell you this with love. You can put it down now. It served its purpose. It built you, but it is not meant to come with you. You're not walking into the future with old wounds. You're walking in with healed wings. And yes, you will fly. Not just survive, not just move forward slowly, you will fly. Your speed will confuse people. Your clarity will silence doubt. Your joy will return like a tidal wave. And the ones who tried to bury you with their words will watch you bloom in front of their eyes, because what I water, nothing can destroy. And I am watering you now. I am lifting you. I am expanding you. I am giving you beauty for ashes, laughter for tears, purpose for pain. And it starts with this courier. They are bringing more than a message. They are bringing a moment, a holy moment that will split your life into before this and after this. You'll look back on today and say, that was the day everything changed, because it will. And one day you'll tell your story. You'll speak of how you almost missed it, but something inside said, "Open it." And when you did, heaven opened with it. Let me end this message by saying something only you and I know fully. You were never forgotten. You were never too late. You were never abandoned. Every delay was mercy. Every silence was strategy. Every no was protection. And every prayer you whispered into the dark, it reached me. And I answered. The answer is now at your door. So rise, my child. Stand up in your spirit, because what's coming cannot be stopped. You've waited long enough, and now it's yours. Open it and don't look back. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. And now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Struggling with unanswered prayers. Let me ask you something. Have you ever prayed with all your heart only to feel like nobody's listening? You're not alone. Turns out there's a reason for this, and it's not what you think. See, ancient monks discovered that prayers need to resonate at a very specific frequency to reach divine messengers. Most prayers, they're getting lost in transit. But here's the good news. You can fix this like today. This short video explains how. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. Fair warning though, it's life-changing. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you.